Welcome everyone to the Atlanta Motor Speedway race number 4 of the Classic Cup. Ramian Fisher is on pole alongside Brad Cheston.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there is the command to fire engines. We are ready to race here at Old Atlanta when it was a perfect oval. Just like the same shape as Homestead, Miami. So I know it's too early to discuss points, but let's discuss the points anyway. So Toby Miller is still your points leader by only 8 points. David Davison is in second. Francis Hall is gaining 15 spots after his victory, going up to 3rd place. Dylan Ibrahimman is up to 4th with 1 spot gain. Colin Bear is up 16 positions. He's up to 5th. Max Anderson is up 3 positions. He is 6th. Sam Oskin is up 13 spots. He is 7th. Cheka Flair-Main is down 2, he is 8th. Stephen Oaks up 5 is 9th, and Carlos Rodriguez up 5, he is 10th. Alright, we're ready to go racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So Chevy and a Pontiac running on the front row, pair of 4s, the 77 and 7 in row 2. And then we got Chevrolets, David Davison in the 4 and Jonathan Wong in the 17. And here's the 97 to Tim Randolph alongside Carlos Rodriguez in the 3. And then we got Colin Jones at the 25 of Cheka Flair-Main in the row 5. Alright, it's getting ready to go green. Here we go. Pace cars off. Let's go racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Green flag is out. We're underway. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't know you could do that. Great start for the 18 car there, to 77, getting a push on the start by the 4, moving up to 2nd. Down the back straightaway they go into turn 3. The 77 of Mohamed Zain looking inside. He's going to try to make it 3 wide for 3rd, or for 1st. But not quite there. He gets the run off the top and leads lap number 1. There's a 4 now on the inside. The 97 also ducking down low. And back in line. The 3 wide here in the mid pack. 17 and 71. Right over here, contact. More contact there. The 30 and the 24. That's going to hook the 16 into the wall. And back across. Big hit from the 28. And there's the 6 big slam. And the 31 car as well, and more cars spinning. The 40 and the 98 also go around. We're racing it back to the line. They're side by side for the race lead. David Davison edges out the 18 down the back straightaway. Fisher runs way up top. As we're coming to the caution flag, here they come to the line. David Davison will take the lead and take the caution. Alright, first caution of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's see. So the 24, Blaise Dubitar, hooks the back end of Rosero Zero through turns 3 and 4. So that got her on the apron of the racetrack. And then when she came back up, right on the quarter panel of the 16, so they were almost 4 wide. Both of them hit the wall, but Ryan Butcher comes sliding back. The 28 clobbers the back end, takes the 6 car out and the 31. And the 30 nearly gets tagged right there by the 6, but he ends up going into the inside wall. The 40 and the 98 trying to avoid the wreck, ends up spinning too, but no damage there pretty much. Let's go on board with the 28 of Tony Green. Almost like David Alice. Well, not really exactly, but the 28 wrecking coming on the front straightaway, just like 1992 with Davey Allison. Alright, into the back end at the 16, and then it gets hit by the 6. So not the big one that we were probably all expecting, with the car spinning back in front of traffic. They did a very good job of avoiding. Oh, that could have been a lot worse, way worse. The 6 car still rolling, 23 spinning out, but that's it. So the 6 of Michael Brown takes a 1 big hit to the inside wall, but doesn't go straight head on into it at least. And how close did he get to 30? Pretty close. Still could pretty much fit a stack of papers, I guess you could say. Or, yeah. So it was close, but not super, super close. So first caution of the day, we'll take you back to the restart. Actually, there's a spinner on the back straight under yellow. Let's see who it is. Oh wait, this happened earlier. But actually, no, before. Was it the 30 car again? Might have been. Actually, nope. 25 of a flare main. Went up the track with the 17, both of them into the wall. They got the 3 in the 8 car. Actually, the 8 car might have just narrowly avoided that one. Oh, so that's what happened there. Alright, now we can take you back to the restart. Alright, coming to the green here. So Tony Green is out. Cecily and Michael Brown restart on the inside. I highly doubt they will be able to keep their pace with the leaders. So the leaders might be fine, but the others might not be, which could trigger another crash if they're in the way. As we're getting ready for the restart here. Here we go. Pace car is coming in. Green flag is out, back on their way. 17 pretty slow in the restart. I don't think that the hit is a big deal, but yeah, he is pretty slow. He's starting on the outside. He's got some serious inside, or not inside, left side damage. So not just a lap car here. Holding up the entire outside line. The 3, the 24, and the 27 are in the mix. We'll go to 3 for the middle. I think it should be okay, I think. So the 4 car still got the lead. Tim Randolph and Mohammed Zain's piling on the pressure. No, never mind. 77 looking low for second. Can't get a nose underneath there. So the pack is very split right now. Gonna try again through 1 and 2, and Nelton cautions out again. Ooh, really on the 97. Whoa, he almost wrecked him. He was really pushing him, trying to get him out of the way. There's the 18, gonna try to shoot the middle. 75 there on the inside. That is David Newhall. Get a spot off of that. Alright, cautions out again. The 4 car leads. Let's take a look at the replay. This looks like to be a big crash. Well, as we all expect, the lap car being in the way, Josh Cecily gets hooked by the 33 coming off turn 4. And then that collected the 40 car, both of them in the inside wall. The 33 bounced back to the outside wall, and they piled right in. Lots of cars involved in this one. There's a 42. Oh, upside down he goes. Sarah Taylor. Oh, gets hit again and gets back on her roof. That was just going to be a single flip there. 3 car tried to squeeze through the middle. Couldn't make it. 22, the 81 we see, also involved. And then the 33, oh, did not avoid the 42 and somehow is still going. That 42 car is destroyed and that thing is still moving. But the 33 car is destroyed. Lyle Austin making us only a second start, missed the first 2 races. And if he wants to be a contender, he's going to have to really work at it. From the helicopter view, you could see a lot of cars, most of the cars pile in. Yep, just got wedged at 21, caused that car to tip right over. And it got hit by the 81 and tipped right over again. There's that 3 car, got hit, the 21 got hit by the 26. And the 3 gets tagged. There's the 16 on the outside. But the 2 car wasn't so lucky. The 24 was able to avoid it. And the others were able to avoid it too. Let's go on board with Lyle Austin here in the 33 Soul Cold car. Yeah, the 33 was just losing his patience. And it hooks the back end of the 31. Was hoping to get away, but ends up wrecking himself too. And it was a really big one. And he thought he was going to drive away over there too. But he gets hit again and spins him around. And there's a 6 car coming in hot on the outside line. Another lap car. I think we have a lot more lap cars than this. There's a 27. Oh, could not avoid it. There's that 42 car again. Take a look at this wreck one more time. Another onboard. Yeah, and that would destroy the 33. One more big hit, and that was it. Let's go on board with the 21 car. It was all the way up here. Colin Cropley, heavy damage. He's definitely out. So there's a 40 car. The other car that got pinned came back across. Yeah, that was the big one we were looking for. Yeah, there's a 42. Up and over. She goes. Not a huge flip, but did take a couple of hard hits. Alright, so second caution of the day. Let's take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So we got 3 cars this time on the inside. 15, 40, and 8. 33 cars are left out on the racetrack, getting ready to go green. These guys might be slower than the other two. Yeah. I was gonna say 3 again. I switched to 2. Alright, here we go. David Davison in the 4 car leading this race. Race cars coming in. So far, this 14 is. Where is he? Where's he in the points? Second, right? He's second in points. Yeah, we're back underway in a really good launch. And might want to keep an eye on the slow cars this time, because the slow car is holding back another slow car. And the 71 dips down low. Don't think that's the weight. Might be the right move. They slide up high. Oh, there goes a 5 car. That's a big hit. The 4 car's gonna come and take the yellow. 71 trying to get by. They're gonna get back on the inside anyways. Yellow's out again, and the 4 again is the leader. Third caution of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, I think we all knew this was going to be a big hit. The Henrik teammates, the one driver you don't want to wreck is your own teammate. And Chaka Lightning Blaze takes one nasty head-on hit, one solid hit to the inside wall, and just absolutely destroys the car. Luckily, it doesn't deflect back onto the track. Well, it did, but not into the field. But there weren't too many cars behind these two, anyways. Blaze Zipatar. I mean, they weren't even that close to the others. And the 24 just got super impatient and just flat out dumped the 5. That's going to be a very awkward team meeting. Especially when they're related too. Yeah, that's even worse. That's even worse. Not only teammates, but they are related. They only had a few slow cars back there, but luckily the 5 did not come flying back across. I think if they hit the other wall, that would have been a lot worse. Like this wall right here, because that thing is angled a lot more. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go green. 32 cars left, 29 on the lead lap. Here we go for the restart here. So the 40 car is slightly faster than the 15, but definitely not really fast as the leaders. So David Davison has already got himself a victory. He's only 8 points back behind the leader. Looking for win number 2 already. Green flag is out. Back underway. Huge restart there. This 4 car looks fast today. Really big lead. Might want to review that if you're going to jump the restart. He won't get maximum points today since he did not sit on the pole, so the most he will get would be 103. 108 is the maximum. Oh, the 43. Oh, too tight through 3 and 4. He has to back out, and that'll cost him a couple spots. Let's take a look at the others for a moment. The 8 car, almost clear. But these two, the 40 and the 15, well, they're on the outside line now. But the 8 car, oh, that was so close to getting into the wall right there. That would have been bad. Really, really bad. was actually an ARCA crash. They had a car go creaming into the pit wall, the 27. Not having it. He may have a damaged car, but he's still fast, and he's still got points to make up. After his win in Richmond, jumping off the decisions. Oh, he's gonna hook him again. Yep. He really wants to wreck him, and then speaking of wrecking, the 25 has gone around. Got the flare main. Side by side for the race lead, coming to 10 laps to go. So now we'll have a normal single file restart. Side by side, Muhammad Zain is going to get the lead unless the 4 car, no, 4 car's not close enough to get a run. He'll maintain second though, but the 77 Muhammad Zain will take the caution flag, and we'll take a look at the replay. Not a good day for the Henrik drivers. Check a flare main on the 25, they're 4 wide, coming off 4, the 12 right through the middle. You can see the contact with the 37, then they both slid up. 25 was the unlucky recipient right there. 23 just hits the wall. 25 backs it in. Not a hard hit, but quite a bit of damage at the back end. Doesn't take much when they go that fast. Luckily, no one else was collected. And that was it. We'll take you back to the restart. Well, we're getting ready to go green, and I'm pretty sure I just jinxed the 25. We don't have footage of the crash because I accelerated, but I think it's I think we could tell what happened because not only the 25 is now crashed out, also the 10 of Chris Sang. I suspect the 25 ran into the back of the 10 car because there was a lot of front end damage to the 25, and the 25 appeared to try to catch back up and get some of those positions back as the caution came out as they came across the line. So trying to play trying to catch up, but at some point ran into the back of the 10 car, and both cars are out. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious what happened there, despite no footage. 30 cars left, 27 on the lead lap. So wait for the simple spin. So Muhammad Zain is out in front. David Davison, I believe he has clinched the most laps led. The other leader, 18, Raymond Fisher, was currently running in 6th, the other lap leader. Alright, pace cars off, getting ready for the restart once again. Coming to the green here. And the flag is out, and a nice jump for the 77 as he gets away. And then makes a move back there for 7th place. Here comes the 4. 97 and the 1. Oh, that's gonna spin. Oh, massive save. What a save by Tim Randolph. I haven't seen a save like that in a long time. And thankfully they did. It's their side-by-side for the lead. The 4 car rides the 77 up the racetrack. Both of them have to back out of the throttle. Oh, the 12 car, another great save. 2 great saves in 1 lap, less than a lap. No more cautions, please, because then we'll end under yellow, and that's not what we want to do. 4 laps to go. Yeah, we get a yellow now, then the race will end with caution. Fisher is up to 3rd, David Newhall in the 75, 4th, Eric Monaco in the 1 car in 5th. Fisher takes a slightly lower line, trying to catch up a little bit. 3 to go now, 3 laps to go. There's probably going to be a battle between these 4. Here comes the 4 car down low, looking for win number 2. Side by side, the 18 car, Raymond Fisher, David Newhall, the 75, they've caught up with them running neck and neck. So get close, too close there. David Newhall, very aggressive, almost 3 wide. The 77 with a big drive off the top. 2 laps remaining here at Atlanta. The 1 car is also caught up. Eric Monaco, could he sneak by? Neck and neck for the race lead still. No one's given an inch, and no one should. And David Newhall find a way through. as the 4 car retakes the lead, coming to the white flag. More cars catching up, but it might be a little too late for them. One more lap to go. The wall down low, still there. Gets close to the back bumper. He clears the 77. 3 wide there for 4th place. The 77 pushing the 75. But not close enough. We have a couple car lengths back. It's going to be a fight for 2nd place. Coming off turn 4 is a 75 nearly wrecked. And David Davison has won it here at Atlanta. Win number 2 for the 4 team. What a race. He was not going to be denied right there. Incredible race right there. Wow. That was a really good Atlanta race. Even this layout. Yeah, we need to go back to this Atlanta, baby. Alright, let's take a look at the 4 race results. Alright, so there you have it. David Davison in the 4. 2 wins in the first 4 races. So car number 4 wins race number 4. David Newhall, what a fight. Was able to get 2nd there. Was a little closer at the end, but might have overshot turn 2. That might have cost him because he got really close to the 4, but he had to back out coming off turn 2. Muhammad Zain in the 77, the other leader, fought hard with David Davison, but fell back to 3rd there at the end. Eric Mann almost took out David Newell coming to the line. He was really aggressive there, trying to get that extra spot. Eric Monaco getting 4th there. He had a great run, closing in on the leaders. They would have gained at least 1 spot, I believe. Mary Keller in a 71. Top 5 finish there. Tim Randolph, 6th. Raymond Fisher fell back to 7th. Got back in the top 3, but fell back in those final few laps. Kenny Johnson in the 87, 8th. Alexander Rowe, 9th. And Brad Cheston finishing 10th. Here's the rest of the race results. 30 cars finished the race. 27 on the lead lap. And this was one great race here. And let's take a look at that save by the 97 to Tim Randolph. Alright, let's ignore any barking you hear. Just, yeah. But take a look when with this, the 97, when was it? Right here, or nope. Next lap. Hold on a second, right here. Oh, hold on a second. Alright, so let's take a look at Tim Randolph's crazy save. You can see he's being pushed by the 1, and he's also pushing the 75. And he gets it, yep, there's a little bit of contact there with the 75 car. That kind of forced him down a little bit. The 1 there was already on the inside, though. Both of them were on the apron, and my God, what a save. And I thought he was going to go for the pit wall. I thought he was going to go crashing head on, and it's going to cause a massive wreck. But what a save by Tim Randolph. Incredible driving by the veteran right there. Was sideways on the apron, was inches away from that pit wall, but he manages to hang on and, prevent a massive crash. Let's see from the 1 car view. I was like, oh no, he's going to wreck. Right down on the inside, he's basically right on the quarter panel through 3 and 4. My goodness. Look at that. When you see smoke come out of those tires and they don't spin out, you know it's a damn good save. And then just after that, the 12 car, Daytona winner of a Toby Miller and points leader, but not the points leader anymore. So the 37, almost very similar. But the 37 was really drove it in there hard, got tight, slid up, got into the 12 car. Look at the smoke coming out. This might be a lot better, way more crazier save. Wow, both great saves. But Toby Miller, man, that was a little bit of assisted, but still, that's still one hell of a save. Mitchell Hodak was very close to causing that wreck. And look how sideways the 12 car gets. He's sideways for almost the entirety of turn 4. That little extra help, Mitchell Hodak, helped them save that car, but that's still one hell of a save right there by the 12. 2 great saves right there. And both opposites, both corners. That's incredible, as Kyle Petty would say it. But anyways, what a race at Atlanta. What a race. This is way better than the Super Speedway one that they have. So David Davison, the winner. Let's take you to victory lane.